Illinois State Normal. Thanks to the foresight and generosity of Abraham Lincoln's McLean County friends, Jesse W. Fell, David Davis, and others, the Illinois State Board of Education located the first state-supported university near the junction of the Illinois Central and the Chicago and Alton Railroads. Under the vigorous leadership of Fell, the county pledged more than $141,000 to finance the construction of the first building on the campus. In order to ensure that the pledges of land and money were fulfilled, the Board of Education engaged Springfield attorney Abraham Lincoln to prepare the bonds to guarantee the funds would be available to construct the university building and make other needed improvements to the grounds. I could read, write, and cipher to the rule of 3, but that was all. Abraham Lincoln, Autobiography, 1859. Despite his limited education, Lincoln was a leading Illinois attorney. Illinois in the 1850s was growing rapidly, but its schools were generally inferior to those of the surrounding states. Illinois had several fine private colleges, but it lacked a state university, which the surrounding states had already established. With the creation of Illinois State Normal University in 1857, the state's first, Illinois, like the other Midwestern states, supported a university. Because the state believed it lacked the resources for a complete university, and because the state badly needed teachers, the Board of Education decided to establish a normal school, first with other collegiate departments to follow. Thus, the board began construction of the first building to educate the teachers badly needed for the newly mandated public schools. Later that year, in order to ensure that McLean County guarantors fulfilled their pledges, the board authorized its treasurer to employ A. Lincoln, Esquire, to collect the several sums due this board, provided the same are not paid. The founders of the Illinois State Normal University believed that when Abraham Lincoln signed the Morrill Land Grant Act into law in 1862, that their vision for the university would be realized. The Morrill Act had guaranteed 30,000 acres of land to the states to create and support agricultural and technical colleges. The Normal University was an innovation in the Midwest. There were a few in the eastern U.S., but Fell and others intended to draw around the new institution the different colleges, classical, agricultural, industrial, law, medical, and the other departments of a university, until in the end the state should have here a grand university. Instead, Morrill Act funds were used to start the University of Illinois. The museum seen here was to be a foundation for a science program that included biology and geology.